Do you remember the movie Tare Zameen Par? Raise your hand.
Yes.
And do you remember the kid Ishan Awasthi, an 8-year-old boy with dyslexia?
Yes.
Does anyone remember the name of the teacher, the role that Amir Khan played in that movie? Please raise your hand.
Painter. Painting teacher.
Art teacher.
Name. I am seeing a very few hands raised. Now, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and all the distinguished guests present here. You all remember the character of the movie, name of the child, and how he overcame the hurdles he faced in his boarding school. But don't you think the unspoken hero of the movie was actually Amir Khan, whose name was Ram Shankar Nikom? Reiterating, Ram Shankar Nikom. So this little boy was a part of the toxic environment of the school. His teachers humiliated him. To an extent, he did not talk to anyone. And he was so frustrated that he used to be in his own imaginary world. But his art teacher knew that Ishan Awasthi has many hidden talents and art was one of them. And he needed the right molding. And his teacher's unspoken influence helped this little boy find his voice. Now, one such anecdote I've pulled out from my life stories is about my English teacher, Mrs. Huxley. She was my class teacher and my English teacher in the 10th standard. And probably you must be wondering, 10th class is a very crucial part of a student life, right?
No.
You don't remember? So, I'll let you know 3 things that are very crucial. Firstly, your stream is decided on the marks you get in your 10th standard, be it maths, commerce, or biology. And the second thing is, the marks you score, your future would be dependent, because in the exams, the competitive exams, it would be very helpful. On the basis of that, you are being decided how it would go forward. And the third and the most important thing, you are entering into a teenage phase which is full of emotions, distractions, friendships, and so on. Now, in my 10th class stand, I was so naive that I did not know what was right and wrong for me. So when it rains, it pours. So I made a bunch of new friends who became the circle of my life. And because of that, I started becoming famous and coming into the limelight, from bunking classes in a very disciplined convent school to standing on desk, dancing in front of the school cameras and getting caught by the principal of my school. So, and you know, when you are going in a wrong direction, people would be there to watch you, but nobody will guide you. But I am grateful to my English teacher who helped me from saving my future from the people who were jeopardizing my future that time. Now, let me just tell you, like, how would you imagine an English teacher to be? Young and a very beautiful demure lady, like you see in the movies, right? Or no?
No.
So same. So my English teacher was probably 45, probably 50 plus, about 5'11" and more, very lean physique, pinkish fair skin, because she was a Kashmiri. And she used to adorn herself in the Kashmiri Dejuj earrings. And she had a charismatic wrinkled smile. And her personality and the pedagogy was one of the best in our school. And yeah, and because she noticed that I was going in a wrong direction, and she helped me out to pave that way. Now, you must be thinking that it is the same old story, right? A teacher who's finding faults in the students, scolding, and what's new in that? So, though I might not have understood her influence or the importance that time when I was in class 10, but today when I connect the dots, I realize the unspoken influence she had in paving the right path for my future. Now, how do you greet your teachers in school? Good morning. Or good afternoon. Okay. So my encounter with my English teacher would be, Nida, you better study else you'll fail in your exams. Not once, but multiple times in front of the bunch of friends that I made. And the only answer I could give was a head nod, without uttering a single word. Now, so when my 10th class results came in, and I passed with flying colors, and back in my mind, it was there that now it's my time to reply to her. You see the naivety of a teenage girl to take revenge because somebody was speaking to you in that way. And I was in my class, she came to me, And can you guess what her reaction could have been or what she could have said?
Congratulations.
Well done.
Laughed it off.
I already knew that
You could do better.
I didn't expect it.
No.
You have 3
Not
points.
done well.
No.
Not done well. Excellent.
No. It's all wrong answers. She
I know.
just smiled. And that day, I could sense a moment of pride in her smile. She did not say anything, just a smile. And yeah, like if you don't have teachers like Ram Shankar Nikum or probably real life teachers like Mrs. Huxer, then I feel the right talent in the wrong environment will definitely go waste. And 2 major key takeaways that I've taken from my schooling life was, the first thing is always surround yourself with the right people. And the second thing is trusting the good in others. And whenever I attend Toastmasters in these classrooms, I pleasantly get reminded of Mrs. Huxer. And do you have such a person who have had an unspoken influence in your life in craving the right path for the future? Raise your hands. Wrapping up my speech, thank you.